Hi once again, and welcome back to On the Move, where we go behind the scenes of some of Forsyth County's larger construction projects. And today we're at the Fowler Water Reclamation Facility here in southern Forsyth County, where we're talking about a recent expansion that occurred here today. Joining us is Hank Jones. He's the assistant plant manager, and Steve Ratzlaff is the deputy director of water and wastewater operations for the county. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here as we talk about another great expansion here at the facility.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Well, let's talk first of all about what this facility is. What exactly is the Fowler Water Reclamation Facility, and how does it serve our community?
Well, the Fowler Water Reclamation Facility is one of 5 wastewater treatment plants in the county, and it is our largest plant, and it treats wastewater from homes, businesses, and industries, and removes pollutants from the water before returning it to our rivers and streams.
Yeah, and obviously that's a pretty important piece to having safe, securable drinking water here in any community. Hank, what exactly are the upgrades that we're exploring here today?
Well, today we, in this expansion, we upgrade our IPS to accommodate the growth of our sewer basins, so we get the flow in. Then we also added 2 more trains of membranes to treat that flow, and then we also added additional chemical bulk storage to help us meet our regulatory compliance needs. And then we also rehabilitated and upgraded our Cascade aerator to our Big Creek discharge.
Now, I think I know the answer to the next question if you look at the census data for Forsyth County, but why was this expansion needed?
Exactly what you said, population growth. As the population grows, that's more waste for us to treat, and so we had to accommodate that.
When was the last expansion here?
It was from 2017 to 2021.
Okay.
So that increased us to 5 million gallons a day. This current expansion started in January of 2023.
It's almost like you're done with one expansion because of the growth, you're turning right around to the next one.
Yes, sir.
Talk to us, Hank, from a high level perspective of what exactly the process is for treating wastewater. And I'm sure you could get down to a very micro level on this, but for somebody that doesn't really understand that, what exactly does that process entail to getting wastewater to being returned to our environment?
Well, it all starts at our customers' homes and our industries, all of our customers. That wastewater you flush down the toilet, it goes down the drain, comes through a network of pipes and pumps to this facility or one of the other 4 that we have in the county. At that point, we get out the big stuff through preliminary treatment. And this facility is unique. We don't have primary treatment, which is a clarifier, but here we have secondary treatment where we have biobasins that use microorganisms to eat up all the organic matter. From that point, it travels to our membrane tanks, which they separate the organic matter, the biomass, the waste from the clean water. And then we disinfect that with UV light. From that point, we send it 11.5 miles to the Chattahoochee River. And along that pipeline as well, we have reuse customers who use that water for irrigation and other such purposes. That's it in a nutshell.
So essentially what this facility is doing is it's taking the wastewater of Forsyth County, treating it and returning it back to the environment, which eventually comes back again. It's just a continuous cycle that continues throughout that water's life cycle that never ever ends, right? It just continues to cycle back through. Let's talk about the funding for this project, Steve, because first thing I hear is when I hear about a renovation needing to be done immediately after the last one was done, as a taxpayer, I'm asking, well, where's that funding coming from? So how is this paid for, and is that in budget?
It is in budget. It comes from our capital improvement fund, which is basically funded through the money we charge for drinking water and for sewage treatment to our customers.
Absolutely, and of course you can find more information about that, about where that funding comes from, and just about this process in general online at forsythco.com under the water and sewer treatment page. And you guys actually do tours as well of your different facilities, correct?
We do.
Definitely something to consider to see exactly how that process occurs if you want to get more information on it. Last question, gentlemen, what's on the horizon for our water infrastructure here in our community? When we talk about raw water intake at Lake Lanier, there's the return flow project, 2 very big projects here in Forsyth County coming in the future.
Yes, we have 2 of our largest projects that will happen within the next 5 years. One that's on the near horizon is the return flow project, where we're actually going to take treated effluent from this facility and we're going to pump it up to Lake Lanier. So that is the return flow project, and it will actually, the pipeline will start construction in January of next year.
And having, you mentioned Lake Lanier there, having Georgia's largest natural resource just on our border is certainly something that I think we can take for granted as residents of Forsyth County, that our water coming from and going to that resource is a tremendous asset here for Forsyth County. Having that return flow project and that raw water intake going to make a generational impact here in Forsyth County when it comes to our water infrastructure. Steve, Hank, we certainly appreciate the time. We look forward to the ribbon cutting ceremony for this expansion. That's going to be on October 2nd, so coming up here soon at 11 a.m. here at the Fowler Water Reclamation Facility. We appreciate you for joining us and getting more information about what's happening in our water infrastructure in Forsyth County. For more information, visit forsythco.com, visit the water and sewer page, and take a tour of the facility if you want to get more information. Gentlemen, thanks as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time on the Move.